my hair done. Okay. Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing the Belle Collective Season 3, Episode 9. But before we start...
Don't try, man. Don't try that stuff. Smack that thumb up button and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you.
All right now. That was so professional. But before we start, we got a new baby. Somebody's a grandma.
No,
what you gonna be?
Gigi.
Grandma. She's gonna be
Gigi.
Gigi. She's gonna be Gigi.
He said he's the uncle.
And she said he's the uncle. Check this out, y'all. I'm a great auntie.
Great.
Great.
All right, y'all. Letitia and her mama and Josh, little Josh. Oh no, because the other one ain't Glenn. So Josh is at the pizza parlor. Her and her mama look like they about the same age. Now, I mean, take your
I was gonna say, why does her mama look like her friend though?
Yeah,
Like,
that's her mama.
I'm mad at Tisha mama. Did her mother say she has 6 husbands?
That's what she said, child.
I guess if at first you don't succeed, child.
Tisha started talking about this brunch tour. Okay. I don't know what the tour is about. What we touring?
I'm dying for her to come this way. Please come to Orlando.
So you can go and fight, because that's what they do at the brunch.
I'm going to the brunch.
Lord have mercy. So she let mama know since Glenn grandmama passed away.
I need to follow her on social media. I need to find out. Child, I'm there.
So since Glenn grandmama passed away, Glenn wanted to get things right. I was like, you're lying. Glenn has been trying to do that. We watched him pop up everywhere way before grandmama passed. So don't try to
never left. I want to stop pretending like Glenn is not, they're not together.
Right. But they got into a good space until the incident with the stripper child. And then
that's not even a reason not to be in a good space. That's stupid. So quit playing with us.
So she said he didn't apologize by now and now they good. But he wants to know how long is it gonna take her to heal. And mama was like, look, he a fast mover and a slick talker. Okay, so if it was her, his ass had been gone a long time ago, and I believe it because she'd have been on to her next husband, okay?
Who, the mama?
Yeah,
she don't play about that.
Her, he would have been gone. Like she ain't waiting around.
As soon as Glenn get on that boat, she would have already had her another boyfriend. Her and Martell's mama would have been down to the club with their little hoochie mama dresses on.
Child, she practiced with her, but she preach. I believe it. But anyway, you know, mama say what mama gonna say, but she ain't listening because you know you see pictures of her and Glenn. You know they just posted that picture of them looking unhappy for their anniversary.
I did not see it, but I heard about it.
Yeah. So we got Akeisha and her husband. Akeisha got high blood pressure.
Well, she should back off of them daggone pig feet sandwiches then.
Well, I'm sure that's part of it, child. That stressing the kids.
Because you know, like she been in New York, and don't they have a restaurant or something?
Yeah, that's like, what she bringing here.
So she been to Mississippi for a minute. You know, like every time I come to Flint, it's a list of places that I need to see when I'm there. So she
had to go get all good favors. Yeah. Well, she thought it was allergies because she had a headache for 3 weeks, but that ain't what it was. So she said she already had this fear of being an older mom and she wanted to see her kids into adulthood, so she got to focus on her health. And then we find out they ain't get the block on Fair Street that they wanted, okay? They said they got other options for them, but at this point, we don't know what the other options is. I hope whoever get it be serious, whoever else want it.
They probably won't be melanated.
They you know, saying we still in
because I feel like her mother probably made some waves because she's such a, you know what I'm saying, historical, you know what I'm saying? They probably like,
We still
you know,
in the
haters
South.
be blocking.
We still in the South.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Y'all not finna have a
And I
monopoly.
feel like, I mean, Aikisha is new school, but I feel like her mama has had to make some waves, and they carry that whole family history, you know, to heart. So, you know,
they probably like, we not finna have another Black Wall Street, not down
right.
here.
And her mother comes across very much serious and stern. Like she doesn't have this warm, fuzzy energy. Is she a lawyer or something? Or
I don't know. She's something. She got money because she be going on them trips.
She don't look like she play about. I
Uh-uh.
don't think they want it. It's still Mississippi.
So JJ go visit his grandson. The baby's cute.
Oh, cute.
He's cute. This girl was talking about making breast milk soap. I don't want that. Who's that for? The baby? Who gonna use it? Her? The baby? I don't want breast milk soap.
No.
So JJ want to know when y'all gonna let Gucci meet the baby. She's just like, one day. Because at the end of the day, they're on their mama's side. She like, we know you on your wife's side. And then we find out
charges.
That's what I was gonna say. We just found out that Gucci pressed charges on their mama. I'm like, Gucci, you can't expect for them to heal. Like, you had to know that was gonna cause some more problems.
It was definitely not worth it to me. It wasn't worth it. Like, you just made detention. And what's the name's daughter? Her daughter was on live. I guess she'd be going on live after the show or what have you. Well, she said, which one is that one? Star?
That was Star.
She said Star is actually really sweet. And you could tell she wasn't trying to really.
Even last year, it was one that was sweeter than the other.
Yeah. She said them other two be really doing the most. And
I could see that.
But I'm sorry. I told you how I felt about Gucci. Like I liked her in the beginning, but even that right there, like that whole
thing. But you know what? I'm like, either way, I think Gucci shouldn't have did that. But then on the flip side, Selena, you put your hands on somebody, that could happen. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Don't put your hand. We grown.
Well, I definitely feel like they both wrong. I don't have to like Gucci, but I mean Selena. But I feel like even if we fought, I would rather just stay away from her. But I'm not gonna press charges.
As the to try to make the family
I
agree that Gucci.
Because if it was just a bitch that I ain't got no ties to, then.
But in reality, Selena, this is what happened when you put your hands on people too. So it's a catch-22. Here's the thing, because I went back and watched some episodes of Bring It. Selena wasn't liked on the show for a very
she was always a mess. And then when they be saying she was always so nice and stuff, I was like, we ain't never seen that.
On that show, they did not like Selena.
Because I feel like what's the name wanted to put hands on her a few times.
She did. Selena is the reason why they ass got put outside and had to look through the damn window. You know what I'm saying? Like, Selena been an asshole. She probably do got a sweet personality, but Selena always been an asshole.
Yeah.
So now y'all back at day one. Hell, it sounds like y'all ain't even at ground zero at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Other two they never gonna see it for Gucci. So they grown now.
I seen that interview too, and she said them girls always been evil like that. She said it ain't got nothing to do with the show. It got nothing to do with the fight. It just gave them reason to say this is why I'm mad at you. But they've always been like that. I could believe it. Latrice and Josh is at aerial silk, some form of yoga where you do the silk scarves. I ain't got time. I like my yoga on the mat.
I don't want to do that. I've never wanted to do that. I had some friends do it, and they was talking about how they legs and stuff. Like you can't. It ain't.
I'm good on the floor.
I'm not gonna be.
good
I
on my
don't
yoga
really
mat.
like yoga anyway. I'm more of a Zumba kind of person, and I don't. I'm not gonna be hanging
Got
upside
into
down.
yoga, and I had to because of my issues with my knees, and it helped me so much. Like I don't wear my brace or nothing no more because of it. But I ain't got to be up in no damn air.
Upside down.
See, now this the thing right here. So Latrice gonna bring up having sex with Cliff while they was doing one of them moves, and it just gross Josh the hell out. And I'm like, that's that fronting stuff that she do. Like her marriage is something when she in front of other people and everybody else know that it's something different, and they looking at her like, girl,
nobody believes that a man like Cliff is gonna be tender loving like when you get in those type of situations. I feel like he's always gonna get on top of her and do
and you doing what though? From your own bedroom? Give it here. For your own bedroom? That's could you stand in your own bedroom? Like, did we forget that? Oh, he just get on top of her, handle his business and gone back to the other room.
Yeah,
girl, please, you ain't doing all that with Cliff. Yes. Cliff ain't doing all that.
I feel like Glenn probably the reason, why Tisha ain't going nowhere. I feel like he might be over there at least trying to.
So she brings up loyalty and him sharing her business with Aikisha and how she felt betrayed. And she's like, you know how these girls are talking about the collector. So basically, let me put my business out there because you know how these chicks are. And he's like, she do the same thing.
Tell his business.
Huh?
Telling his business.
To old girl that don't talk over on the side. You know what I'm saying? And he said he was just asking Aikisha for advice on how to move forward after the altercation with Cliff. No, you knew you was being messy.
No, you was telling about how they don't sleep in the same room. You was offering more information than just
this how he treated me.
Yeah,
exactly.
And at the end of the day, Aikisha took it to her. She could have been out in these streets like
Marie would have did something different.
Yeah.
And Latrice.
Yeah.
So they agreed that if they have an issue, they're gonna go to each other and not no outside people. So Gucci and Aikisha meet up for a walk, because she got to walk 30 minutes a day. Gucci tell her about pressing charges against Selena and how the kids are standoffish and how she can't see the baby. And of course, that was gonna happen. And then Aikisha tell her about her blood pressure being high. And how she need to take time off, but that's easier said than done. And then she asked, so Gucci go to her appointment with her because Willie gonna be out of town this time. She have her doctor's appointment. They talk about Cliff being upset about the stripper and calling Glenn sounded like a little girl, and how Cliff is deflecting because he out doing things and he projecting his trust on Glenn. And then Aikisha asked them to have a double date when Willie returns. You don't think he out there doing that, projecting? I think he just being. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I think they both out there. I think they both out there doing what they do.
He'll come mess around to get a girl younger than Latrice.
If she don't get a baby, he is.
Yeah. He seemed like type come up with a teenager from across the street.
Because she hard-headed. And like Glenn said, once they get a little coin, they start acting different. So
yeah. He gonna get the teenager across the street. Watch what I say, because that's what he's saying. Like
all she gotta be is 18, child. And then it's legal.
It's probably younger than that down there, They be changing their rules.
The legal age.
Yeah. They at least in Huntsville, sure. I heard it was 15. Okay. Anyway, Cliff and Latrice show up for their double date with Akeisha and Willie. And she do that thing again that irritates me. Akeisha knew to invite the Rogers. She knew what to do. Meanwhile, Cliff over here growling, talking about how he don't do double dates. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit that fronting. You know, because we.
And I would say
otherwise.
that Willie is probably intimidating because he don't.
Yeah. Surprise to them, so Gucci and JJ show up. So neither one of them knew that the other couple was gonna be there, and Akeisha is late. So now it's just them sitting at the table, and you can feel the tension between the two couples. JJ didn't order for So Gucci because he knows what So Gucci want, and Latrice orders for Cliff, and Cliff beg a different, and you don't know what I want, girl. Then he turned around and ordered exactly what she said. Just evil.
He just wants to be a disagreeable.
Yeah.
And I feel like we could do that in this house. Either way would be fine. Depending on where,
right.
Yeah, he could order for me. I could order for him. I don't feel like it would be a thing.
No, because then he come home with food. He already know what I wanted.
He already know.
Like, here, I got you some dinner. You know what I'm saying? They talk about the history they learned at Akeisha is vetting how if everyone stuck together, they could be further today. Except with everybody as being all catty. I was like, Latrice, that was you though. You started that. You started that because that could have been a conversation. I'm gonna move on with somebody else. So who was really being catty, Latrice? Akeisha,
I'm tired of both of them. I want Gucci to get over it. I would just be like, don't ask me no more. Whenever you need something, I'm not gonna be the one.
Yeah, it wasn't that serious for her to stay that mad. And Latrice, this is why you don't have friends, because you do that shady stuff. Akeisha and Willie
think like all my friends are badass. I don't be like, oh, they got me around because they know who the bad bitch is. Like, I feel like I roll with some bad bitches.
But just to have that personality, that let you know. You know what I'm saying? That's irritating.
That's like I told you, my friend says she thinks she's gonna get an old lady car, and I was like, why? Like,
right.
That's not what you do. You ride out like a bad bitch until you ain't driving no more. Right. Then you probably get a driver because that's how you are.
Right. Akeisha and Willie didn't arrive, child. And she basically told them she did that because she wanted them to move forward. So that's why she set them up like that. And JJ was like, well, hell, that's why I got the stripper. Shit. Yeah, I wanted everybody to move forward.
They all seem to have a good time.
Cliff was like, well, that ain't how I party. And Latrice was like, well, I had a good time. And Cliff was like, persons with high dignity wouldn't do that, but a person that's insecure would say that. I was like, so he just called her insecure because she said she had a good time. She don't have high dignity like him because he ain't appreciated. Okay.
He appreciated it.
Clearly.
Seemed like he appreciated it a lot.
And then Akeisha going to this, you could talk to your married friends because sometimes your single friends may not understand like your married friends, what you're going through in your marriage.
I mean, my single friends have had relationships though.
It's a lot of married people that say that.
I go to whoever I feel like is going to offer me the most objective and good advice.
Yeah, but I know some married women who husband don't want you hanging with them
with single friends.
You single. I ain't dealt with that a time or two. And I'm like, we only be at the house. Ain't nobody hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
Or just go eat.
Exactly. I don't know what you think is going on, but okay. Like she wasn't single last week. Y'all married. Now she can't hang with the people she been hanging with this whole. But okay.
All like right. What's the name? Talking about quiet can't be around because
Right. That's stupid. Because now she ain't married, so now she can't be around. Ain't nobody after Eugene.
Not at all.
Anyway.
Not from that group.
JJ said he ain't never had infidelity. Then he looked at, so Gucci was like, don't you appreciate a good man like me? She was like, I don't know. You got your wife putting a knot on my head. JJ ain't had nothing to do with that.
He wasn't even there.
No.
And guess what? If you had just been like, hey girl, what's up? And kept it moving instead of talking about I don't talk to extras, like both of y'all was doing too much.
It was too much.
And again, I feel like for the sake of the family, now I can be a bitch that don't see your ass. If I don't see it for you, I can really like not see you. But if it's for the betterment of the family, it's just easier for me to say, hey, what's up? We don't have to have no conversation, but why am I already making the energy messed up for no reason?
Well, her daughter did say they had already was told about the conversation Latrice and old girl had before Gucci got there. So she had an attitude with her.
So who told
already? Her? Them damn producers. Who else? Who else was there? They probably had the same producer. Then Latrice said, Gucci said, Selena be fucking your husband. And JJ was like, do you, Cliff? He was like, nah. Well, no, you ain't now. I don't believe she would mess with you now.
I don't think she was. I think she was 12. I don't think that was something she's.
Exactly. That was way back then.
And you know, when you're young, you always think older men are like grown. They not like these young boys. You know what I'm saying?
And I seen her man. So her man, no, she don't want JJ or Cliff.
That ain't it.
Gucci said she felt like Latrice set her up because that wasn't Selena's character. I don't think she knew they was gonna fight, but she geeked her ass up. I do feel like Latrice put that battery in her back. Now she might not knew that's how she was gonna react.
Yeah.
But you was stirring the pot because you was beefing with Gucci, so you stirred the pot over there.
Yeah.
So Atisha talk about them getting back good, and you know they could they talk about this community giveaway that JJ is doing, how everybody said they're gonna help, and Latrice suggested they do a vacation together, and that's how that episode went on. I wouldn't want to do no vacation with Latrice. I'd be like, we good, but we ain't good to be doing no vacation and shit together. We ain't doing that.
I mean, I guess they've earned a cash trip because they've been. This is season 3. We have to do cash trips now. If you bringing JJ, it's gonna be fun because
bringing Cliff too,
and he gonna get drunk and be
going upside Tree's head.
That's not even funny, but
he just like he get one step closer, a little. You know what I'm saying? He show his ass.
The more alcohol, I feel like, because I've seen it. The more alcohol he get in, the more disconnected he is from what's going on around him. And yeah, he started because he was out in that parking lot snatching her up.
He sure was.
And for me, him going inside the restaurant or club or whatever it wasn't even no club. It was like a little bar, whatever. But him going inside there and then sitting down at another table is intimidating and weird as shit. Like, you're here now, sit your ass down. Why are you sitting over there watching me?
He crazy.
Girl.
Child.
And it's not even friends you don't know. You know them all. They all work at the thing, don't they?
Child. He know him. He don't like him. He was mad at Josh, so he saw red. That's what he saw.
Because Josh seen something we didn't see.
Because it made him make sure Josh. He want to make sure Josh went over there saying it out loud.
It was the reason why Josh was snapping on him like that. He seen something that made him feel like, because he said in the beginning, and we was confused. He said it gave him a thrill, or how much he enjoyed saying shit to get up under his skin. And at first we was like,
what?
Right.
What do that mean? But now I feel like it was like he seen some shit and was like, okay then.
Right. You gonna close us out? Nope. Rhonda
Mm.
do it.
What? It's
She
you?
said me. I get to do
Jesus.
it.
Make up your
Smash
mind,
that
child.
thumbs up button. Subscribe to this video. We'll see you on the next one. And goodbye.
Bye, y'all.